with the magnificent view of the sunrise over the fog-covered ranges. Stunning stone-walled terraces artistically fixed on the steep sides of the mountains. Breathtaking springs and waters that carves the edges through the land. And the wonderfully preserved and protected culture and tradition that defines their very essence. Hungduan captivates with its natural beauty and wonder. Traversing the long and winding road northwest of Banawe, Ifugao, is the municipality nestled at the foot of Mount Napuluan. Hungduan, in the olden times, served as the gateway, linking two communities together. Hungduan comes from the root word Hungdu, which means to go, or traverse, or pass through their way to another place. The natives act as the guardians of the land. They live and sustain the cultural integrity that is embroidered and passed down through generations. The stories of epics and myths through the Hudhud echoes in the valleys of the 9 barangays of Hungduan. People live simple, yet valuing what life has to offer. They anchored themselves in two things: life and family. The mountains and the rivers teach them to endure. The plains and the forests are their playgrounds. These cultural values learned as they survived the times inculcated the symbols of their unique ethnicity. Hungduan's survival directly lies on their continued dependence on land. They have devoted their lands to produce their products of a diversified upland foods and crops. The wide variety of golden grains, the minaangan, tinawon, and the white rice are the most abundant products that they produce. As part of the growing trend to bring back the old ways of farming, the municipal source of pride is their organic rice, free from the toxic chemicals that are widespread in the common market. The traditional way of rice husk removal is an essential part of daily life, and in fact, no easy task. Beating the grains over and over to separate it from the stalks is the first process before being sifted to be cleaned. The people of Hungduan are gifted with skills that benefit them in their daily lives. Their own hands are their armor in materializing these skills. Stonewalling is almost a part of the household chores, fixing and building walls to support their homes and terraces, an efficient ability that is often overlooked by many. The woodcarvers are the masters of the age-long tradition, where skills are passed down from generations to generations. It is a custom they have inherited from their forefathers, essential in contributing in the management of their resources and nature. Beating their chisels with their wooden hammers, they create exquisite figures that symbolize their duties and respect for the environment. The shuttle runs through the threads, setting them in place, creating an intricate pattern made of reds and whites and blacks and yellows. The traditional way of weaving, or munabor, which our ancestors clothe us. The workmanship of our hands, feet, and body has been tried and tested through the years of practice, making it seem smooth and simple. The traditional weaving is one of the many things Hungduan has to offer. Today, regardless if modern fashion affects the modern way of staging fibers, still the traditional artistry and tapestry of the Ifogaos remain to be authentic, a brand that is truly embroidered in the identity of a native Ifugao. From its humble people that thrives in simplicity, living their unique and colorful culture and traditions that is the identity of the Hongduans, to its splendorous landscape and majestic views of nature, Hongduan proves to be a place where man and nature coexist. Carved in the faces of the mountains are the steep steps that almost touches the skies, turning gold in the time of harvest. Hongduan's rice terraces have been inscribed in the UNESCO Heritage List as a cultural landscape. The 8 terraces include the Bakong Spiderweb, Tugawe, Baang, Bokyawan, Kingan, Dakitan, Hapao, and Nunggulunan, spread across 942 hectares of Hongduan. These terraces give the Hongduans the needed supply of rice but also satisfies the traveler's eyes. With its vast area, one can only wonder how these natural wonders are architecturally carved through human hands. These terraces symbolize not only man's search for food, but more importantly, manifest the unending desire of the natives to commune with nature. Every stalk reflects their struggles. Every grain reflects life and itself. Through the rocky trail into the forests, running opposite of the river that cuts through the mountains, leading to the roaring base of Balentimol Falls in Barangay Abatan. It flows right from the Mount Napuluan with clear and sparkling waters that both refreshes and revitalizes its guests with its amazing ambience. Surrounded by towering trees and looming rocks, it is a must-see for all nature lovers. Between the barangays of Baang and Hapao is the famous Bogya Hot Springs that is perched beside the Hapao River. It is a favorite destination of families and friends to come together and enjoy a quality time. The spring offers a soothing dip of healthful sulfur bath and huge boulders ideal for sunbathing. Immersing in the warm water deeply roots to the body, leaving it feeling energized that ignites the body in and out, while the cool river with its crystal clear waters invites everyone to feel its splash of Hungduan's fresh waters. Bogya Hot Springs is a truly remarkable experience. Hiding behind the looming mountains is the municipality of Hungduan, treasuring its natural wonders, living up to its culture, and homing its amazing and diverse set of people. A place filled with colorful traditions handed down for generations. A place where nature thrives without the worry of man's harmful touch. It is no longer just a winding path to cross. This is what lies beyond Hungduan.
Yo.